Man from the Equator is a 2012 South Korean television series, starring Uhm Tae-woong, Lee Joon-hyuk, Bo-young and Im Jung-eun. A tense, emotionally charged tale of brotherhood and betrayal, it follows two best friends with a tragic, twisted history that follows them from youth to adulthood. It aired on KBS2 from March 21 to May 24, 2012 on Wednesdays and Thursdays at 21:55 for 20 episodes. After premiering in last place among its more high-profile competitors The King 2 Hearts and Rooftop Prince, the viewership ratings for Man from the Equator steadily climbed due in large part to Uhm Tae-woong's praiseworthy acting and the well-combined plot of romance, fate, revenge and success. Out of a total of 20 episodes, 16 rated number 1 in its time slot. Plot: one the driven top student and the other a happy-go-lucky troublemaker, Jang-il and Sun-woo become unlikely buddies in high school, both poor but proud in their own ways. Their fathers both have ties to a powerful businessman who orders Jang-il's father to kill Sun-woo's father. One desperate crime begets another, and the boys' friendship derails in a shocking betrayal. The attack leaves Sun-woo blind and in a coma. 13 years later, their fates will come to a head when they meet again as adults. Jang-il has become a prosecutor haunted by his past, while Sun-woo, the young CEO of investment trust company Royal Tree, is plotting his revenge. Their fates are intertwined with the women they love. Ji-won, a volunteer reader for visually impaired people who now works as a VIP party planner at a 5-star hotel, and Sumi, a hyperrealism painter. As Jang-il and Sun-woo vow to destroy each other, the truth unravels in a harrowing cycle of deception and revenge as the crimes and secrets of yesteryear come to light. Cast: Uhm Tae-woong as Kim Sun-woo, Lee Yun-woo as teenage Sun-woo. Formerly a problem child with a penchant for getting into fist fights, Sun-woo discovers his newfound passion for learning after he befriends top student Jang-il. One day, Kyung-pil, whom he looked up to as a father, dies mysteriously. While trying to discover the truth behind his death, Sun-woo gets into a fatal accident. Years later, he establishes himself as a successful businessman. His new goal now is to solve the mystery behind Kyung-pil's unregistered trademark's death while coming face-to-face with his former childhood best friend and nemesis, Jang-il. Lee Joon-hyuk as Lee Jang-il, Siwon as teenage Jang-il. Jang-il is from a poor family and grew up in the countryside. From a young age, he excelled in his academic studies, dreaming of one day making it in the real world. His efforts pay off and he becomes a celebrated public prosecutor. Jang-il's greed and ambition for fame and fortune makes him betray his childhood best friend Sun-woo, and he must now live with his dark and lonely secret. Lee Bo-young as Han Ji-won, Kyung Soo-jin as Young Ji-won. Im Jung-eun as Choi Soo-mi, Park Se-young as Young Soo-mi. Kim Young-chul as Jin No-shik, Sun-woo's biological father, Lee Won-jong as Lee Yong-bar, Lee Jae-yong as Choi Kwang-chun, Lee Dae-in as Kim Kyung-pil, Sun-woo's adoptive father, a timid but kind man. Ka Ha-yin as Ma Hee-young, Lee Sung-young as department head Ka, Jung-ho-bin as Moon Tae-ju, Kim Soo-yeon as Mr. Koon Kang-ji-sub as prosecutor Choi Yoon-suk, Kim Hye-yeon as Park Yoon-ju, Park Hyo-jun as Goom-jul, Lee Chan-ho as teenage Goom-jul. Ratings. Awards and nominations. International broadcast, it aired in the Philippines on ABS-CBN from September 10, 2012 until the last quarter of the year. It aired in Japan on cable channel KN-TV from September 12 to November 15, 2012. References. External links: Man from the Equator official KBS website, Man from the Equator at Han Cinema.